What if, like, you walked out your door one morning and the entire network that makes your city tick was just gone? Poof.
No more instant connection, no buzzing smartphones.
Like a digital ghost town. Kind of creepy when you think about it.
Definitely thought-provoking. And that's exactly what speculative design is all about, right? Exploring those what-if scenarios that nudge us to think differently about the future.
And today's deep dive, well, let's just say we're headed to Riga. Not the Riga of today, though.
This is Riga reimagined by Latvian designer Juris Ozols. He calls it Rigas Kustība, Ghosts of Smart Mobility.
Okay, so Riga, smart city, all the bells and whistles, right?
Yeah.
But then in Ozol's vision, the whole thing crashes. The 5G network that connects everything, kaput.
Imagine, like, all the self-driving cars suddenly useless, no more smart traffic lights, no instant communication.
Total chaos, right?
Yeah.
So what happens to people? I mean, how do they even get around?
Ozols actually created this really cool visual, a new map of Riga. But instead of highways and digital routes, it shows these, like these organic pathways people are forced to adapt.
Makeshift transport. I saw that in the project description. What does that even mean?
Well, think repurposed old vehicles, maybe bicycles, even walking becoming the main way to get around. People forming these informal ride-sharing networks just to, get from point A to point B.
Wow. So it's like a forced step back in time almost. But
Yeah.
wouldn't that create a whole new set of problems? Like, who gets left behind in this scenario?
Exactly. That's where the idea of social equity comes in, this kind of tech breakdown. It wouldn't affect everyone equally.
Right.
Those who already have fewer resources, less access to information, they'd be hit the hardest. Suddenly, something as basic as getting to work or a hospital becomes a privilege.
Deepens those social divides, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And that's one of the things Ozols wants us to confront. He's making us ask, what are the potential consequences of putting so much faith in technology?
Yeah, because it's easy to get caught up in the shiny new thing and not think about, like, the downsides. And, Ozols is, he's 60 years old, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't necessarily expect someone from his generation to be so forward-thinking.
It's really interesting, actually. Ozols doesn't just pull these ideas out of thin air. His work is deeply rooted in research. He studies trends in tech, urban development, social behavior.
So it's not just art, it's like a data-driven warning almost.
In a way, yeah. He's using those utopian and dystopian elements, to make us really think about the choices we're making today.
To build more resilient systems.
Exactly. Systems that can, handle disruption without leaving people stranded.
This whole scenario, it highlights how vulnerable we are. We're so used to instant communication, seamless travel. It's hard to even imagine life without it.
Makes you wonder, huh? What if the ghosts of smart mobility came to your city? How would you adapt?
That's something for everyone listening to think about. Really